Hey Mia, got a minute to talk?
Sure, Sarah. What's up?
I wanted to chat about the marketing project we're working on. I feel like I've been taking on a lot of the workload, and it's been a bit overwhelming.
Oh, really? I thought we had divided things evenly. I didn't realize you were feeling that way.
Yeah, it's just that I've been handling the client communications, drafting the campaign content, and coordinating with the design team. I was hoping we could balance things out a little better.
I see your point. I've mostly been focusing on the analytics and reporting side, but I guess it doesn't feel as visible as what you're doing.
Exactly. I know analyzing data is important, but the day-to-day tasks have been piling up on my end.
I understand. I didn't mean for it to feel like I wasn't contributing equally. What can I do to help lighten your load?
For starters, could you take over client updates for the next week? It would give me more time to focus on refining the campaign strategy.
Absolutely. I can handle that. Maybe we should also set up a system to check in on task distribution weekly so it doesn't happen again.
That's a great idea. How about we make a shared task list and review it every Friday?
Perfect. And let me know if there's anything else I can do in the meantime.
Thanks, Mia. I really appreciate your understanding. I didn't want this to turn into a bigger issue.
Of course, we're a team, and I want to make sure we both feel supported.
Same here. It's good to talk these things out instead of letting them fester.
Absolutely. Communication is key. Now, let's get back to it. We've got a campaign to crush.
You got it. Thanks again, Mia.
Hey, it's great to study together. It definitely feels less isolating than studying alone.
Absolutely. Having someone to bounce ideas off makes a big difference. How's your exam prep going?
It's okay, but I feel like I'm just cramming and not retaining much information. What about you?
Same here. I've been experimenting with different study techniques, but it's tough to find what really works.
What techniques have you tried so far?
I've been using flashcards to memorize terms. They're really helpful for quick reviews.
Flashcards are awesome. I've tried them too. I've also started using the Pomodoro technique for focus.
Oh, the one where you study for 25 minutes and take a 5-minute break? That sounds effective.
Exactly. It helps me stay focused, but I sometimes lose track of time during breaks.
I totally get that. I set alarms to remind me to get back to studying. Do you take notes during lectures?
I do, but I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. Any tips?
I use the Cornell method. It organizes your notes into sections for better retention. It's been really helpful.
That sounds great. I'll definitely try that method. What about distractions? My phone is a big issue.
I feel you. I use an app called Forest that keeps me off my phone while studying. You grow virtual trees as a reward, which is motivating.
Growing trees sounds fun. I'll check it out. And social media is so distracting too.
Right? I usually log out of my accounts or put my phone in another room. Out of sight, out of mind.
Smart move. I'll try that. Have you dealt with any other distractions?
Background noise can be tough, but I listen to white noise or instrumental music. It helps me concentrate.
Let's talk about study breaks. What do you do during them?
I usually take a short walk or stretch. It's refreshing. What about you?
I like to grab a snack. Do you think what we eat affects our study performance?
Definitely. I've read that brain foods like nuts and fruits can boost memory and concentration.
Interesting. I'll add some nuts to my study snacks. What about hydration? I forget to drink enough.
Staying hydrated is key. I keep a water bottle on my desk to remind me.
Good idea. Do you ever feel unmotivated when studying?
All the time. I try to remind myself of my goals to stay motivated.
That's inspiring. I should write my goals down too. How do you manage stress?
I've started practicing mindfulness. Just a few minutes of deep breathing can help a lot.
Meditation sounds intriguing. I'll look into it. Do you reward yourself for studying?
Definitely. I treat myself to something small after completing tasks, like a piece of chocolate.
That sounds like a great idea. Rewards can definitely motivate us.
Wow, time flew by. I think we covered a lot today.
We did. I feel more confident about studying now.
Me too. Let's meet again next week?
Absolutely. We can teach each other what we've learned. That's a great idea.
Hey, it's nice to see someone here. Do you come to this park often?
Yeah, I come here most weekends. It's a great escape from the hustle and bustle of the city.
Absolutely. The peaceful vibe really helps clear the mind. Plus, that coffee stand is a gem.
Right? Their cappuccinos are said to be some of the best in the area. What brings you here today?
I needed a break. Work has been really stressful lately. What about you? What are you reading?
It's a book on mindfulness. Studies show that mindfulness can reduce stress by up to 30%.
That sounds interesting. Does it really help with managing stress?
Definitely. It teaches you to focus on the present rather than worrying about the past or future. What's been stressing you out?
Deadlines and meetings, the usual office drama. It feels like a never-ending loop sometimes.
I can relate. Have you tried picking up any hobbies to break the routine?
Not really. I should probably explore that. Any ideas?
What about photography? Research indicates that engaging in creative hobbies can boost mental well-being.
That sounds fulfilling. I might just bring my camera next time. What about you? Any hobbies?
I've started sketching. It's relaxing, even if I'm still learning.
That's awesome. You should show me your sketches sometime.
Sure, but don't expect anything too impressive yet.
Do you ever think about doing something totally different from your current job?
All the time. I dream of traveling and maybe writing about my adventures. What about you?
Traveling sounds amazing. I've always wanted to start my own bakery. Baking is my passion, but I've been hesitant.
You should definitely pursue that. Studies show that following your passions can lead to greater happiness.
Maybe someday. For now, I'll focus on perfecting my recipes.
That's a solid plan. Small steps can lead to significant changes over time.
This was a nice chat. It always gives me a fresh perspective talking to you.
Same here. It's great to share thoughts like this. Keeps us grounded.
Let's make this a regular thing. Same park, same bench?
Sounds like a plan. See you next weekend?
Definitely. Take care.
You too. Don't forget your camera next time.
Looks like there's a delay. Typical, isn't it?
Yeah, it happens more often than not. Where are you headed?
New York. Business trip. And you?
Same. Visiting family, though. It's been a while since I've seen them.
That's nice. I'm Ryan, by the way.
Daniel. Nice to meet you, Ryan.
So, Daniel, do you travel often?
Not really. I prefer staying put, but you know how it is, family obligations. You?
I'm on the road, or in the air, I should say, more than I like. Work keeps me moving.
Must be exhausting. How do you handle all the travel?
Podcasts, books, and the occasional nap if I'm lucky. What about you? Any travel hacks?
Not much of a pro like you, but I swear by noise-canceling headphones. They're a lifesaver.
Oh, absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
So, business trips to New York, huh? What line of work are you in?
Corporate consulting. It's a lot of numbers and meetings, but it pays the bills. You?
I'm a teacher. High school science.
That's amazing. Teaching now, that's a job that actually makes a difference.
Thanks. It has its challenges, but it's rewarding. What about you? Do you enjoy what you do?
Sometimes. It's fulfilling in its own way, but there are days I wonder if I should be doing something more meaningful.
I get that. It's easy to feel disconnected from the impact when you're working with numbers instead of people.
Exactly. Have you always wanted to teach?
Not really. It kind of fell into my lap, but now I can't imagine doing anything else. Funny how life works, huh?
Life's full of surprises. Like this delay, I wasn't planning to have such an interesting conversation at the airport.
Same here. It's nice to break the monotony, though. Makes you realize everyone's got a story.
True. Speaking of stories, any travel mishaps you've had?
Don't get me started. Lost luggage in Paris once. Had to wear the same clothes for 3 days. You?
I had a flight canceled after boarding. We were all sitting on the plane when they told us to get off. Spent the night in the terminal.
Ouch. That sounds rough.
It was. But hey, it's all part of the adventure, right?
Looks like that's us.
Finally. It was good talking to you, Daniel.
You too, Ryan. Maybe we'll run into each other again. Safe travels.
Same to you. Take care.